Well, welcome back to Bay Sunday, everyone. Our next guest is this year's Community Grand Marshal for San Francisco's Pride Parade. For over 30 years, she has been a leading activist here in San Francisco, fighting for equality for issues ranging from civil rights, human sexuality, and hate crimes. She's an active member of San Francisco's Sister of Perpetual Indulgence, a talk show host, writer, public speaker, and a light-up-your-room personality. How did I do?
I love that.
All right.
You make me sound so busy. I don't think I have time to be here. I'm sorry.
Okay, you got to go.
Yeah, I got to go.
It's Sister Roma, everybody.
Hi, Frank.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you. How long did the makeup take, by the way?
Well, I've been up since very, very early this morning.
Really?
And even though I've been doing this for 25 years, it still takes me an hour and a half to get ready.
Really?
But that's why it's so good.
I
mean, I'm amazing, let's face it.
How did Sister Roma evolve? Where did this all start?
Well, you know, I came to San Francisco in 1985. And in 1987, I had a job downtown, very suit and tie. I was at the Midnight Sun in the Castro with my friends in our power ties, and we were all having drinks. It was happy hour, and all of a sudden, this character came through the door who looked like a clown, showgirl, nun, and had the attention for the first time of everyone in that bar, just eating out of the palm of her hand. She was gracious, charming, friendly, seemed to know everybody, including me. And I had no idea who it was. It turned out to be my friend Norman, who was Sister Luscious Lashes, who was my indoctrination into the order. And that was in 1987.
Okay, and Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, what is that?
Well, the organization is 33 years old, and we're a human rights activist fundraising group that basically started just sort of on a fluke on Easter in 1979. And when the HIV/AIDS epidemic started to hit the gay community, the sisters were on the forefront to help fight the battle against, before it was even called AIDS or HIV, it was actually known as gay cancer. And the sisters wrote the first ever safe sex pamphlet and had the first ever AIDS fundraiser in 1982.
And now you've done so much for the good of the cause, and you are the Grand Marshal for San Francisco Pride.
I am.
How are you excited about that?
I am so excited, and I'm so honored and surprised, because my first experience with Pride here in San Francisco, back again to 1984, the first time I ever came to visit the city, and I was from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Very conservative,
sure.
You know, and I was out because I don't think that I was ever able to be in. For some reason, people have always been able to tell that I'm gay. But anyway, so I was in the middle of the Gay Pride Parade for the first time in my life. I had never even experienced the energy, the excitement. There was a million other people like me there. And I could not believe it. And now to think that I'm going to be the Grand Marshal of that amazing spectacle this year.
I live right up above the Powell Street BART station, so I see it come down.
Oh, you do?
And I brought my wife's a nice conservative, Roman Catholic, Italian, and I bring her out there, but she's into theater and whatnot, but she could not leave our window because we're up overlooking. She goes, "Oh my God, can you believe this?" and watch the whole thing. How do you describe it?
It's a show of a display of unity, love, power.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, that's one of the things that really struck me about San Francisco. Not only was I mean, I love San Francisco. The minute I came here, I fell in love with this city, and I fell in love with my community. I was impressed with the physical beauty of San Francisco. I mean, it's got to be one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, we all know that. But the actual social climate was actually what really attracted me, because the community here is so organized and so passionate and so intelligent that I just felt like I was at home the minute I came here.
You felt at home.
Yes.
No doubt. Especially from Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Have you gone home as Sister Roma at all in Grand Rapids?
I've gone just about everywhere. I mean, before 9/11, I've flown on airplanes like this. I've done grocery shopping at Safeway. I mean, you know, but I have never gone home and presented myself as Sister Roma.
No. And what kind of reaction do you get here in the city?
Oh, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Overwhelming. You know, you just put yourself out there. I mean, you can tell by looking at me that I don't like attention. So, but you put yourself out there just a little bit, and the reaction you get from people is overwhelming. Yeah. The appreciation. Everyone wants a photo. I am the most photographed nun in the world. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, I do now.
Yeah, so, and I can't say no. If somebody wants a hug or a photo, that's what I'm here for, you know. And
quickly, tell us, what can we expect this year in the parade? I know what we've seen in years gone by, but anything a little bit different?
I think it's just going to be, again, it's going to be the contingents of the different communities. The leather community, of course, the Dykes on Bikes will start the parade. Mm-hmm. The other Grand Marshals, the celebrity Grand Marshals this year are Sarah Silverman. and Dot Jones from Glee, and Carmen Carrera, who was on RuPaul's Drag Race. Those are the celebrity Grand Marshals. And then there's Gary Virginia, who was a leader in the leather community. Rebecca Prozan is also one of the Grand Marshals. It's going to be amazing.
Okay, well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Sister Roma right there. If you'd like more information on Sister Roma or the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, please visit thesisters.org. That's our show this week. Back next week with more Bay Sunday. In the meantime, enjoy your week and your Sunday. See you guys.